Good morning, everyone. Glad you're all here today. Welcome to First Spiritualist Church. I'm your pastor, Reverend Trent Shine, and we're going to start off with a meditation. So I invite you to get comfortable in your seat. Take a deep breath in through the nose, let it out through the mouth. Take another deep breath in through the nose, let it out through the mouth. Take one more deep breath in through the nose and hold it. Hold it for as long as you want. Focus on your regular breathing, breathing in and out. Picture yourself breathing in love and breathing out love. Allow your body to relax. Allow your mind to let go. If there's any part of your body that feels tension or pain, just send love to that area of your body. As you sit there, picture your heart chakra in the middle of your chest as a glowing green orb. Let's explore our heart chakras. Let's go into that green light, into our heart chakra. And allow yourself to see the things that bring you joy. Acknowledge all of the work you've done on yourself. Within there, you'll find all the things that you're grateful for. Just connect to that heart chakra, loving energy, and allow that energy to fill your entire body. Know that you are loved. Know that you are safe. Know that you are healed. And before we leave your body back into the church. And you can open your eyes whenever you want. You can keep your eyes closed for the rest of the service. No one will judge you. That person's sleeping over there. Welcome back. All right, so go ahead and grab your songbooks. We're going to sing Exhale. You can turn to page 8 of your book. Go ahead and please stand as we sing. It's okay to not be okay. This is a safe place. This is a safe place. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. There's still hope here. There's still hope here. No matter what you do or who you are. Everyone is welcome in his arms. Just let go. Let his love wrap around you and hold you close. Get lost in the surrender. Breathe it in until your heart breaks. Exhale. Exhale. Tear down the walls. Only you can. Only you can. Reconcile his heart to yours. Right now, God. Right now. Just let go. Let his love wrap around you and hold you close. Get lost in the surrender, breathe it in until your heart breaks. And exhale. Exhale. Oh God, we breathe in your grace. We breathe in your grace. And exhale. Oh God, we do not exist for us, but to share your grace and love. And exhale. Oh God, we breathe in your grace. We breathe in your grace. And exhale. Oh God, we do not exist for us, but to share your grace and love. And exhale. Just let go. Let his love wrap around you and hold you close. Get lost in the surrender. Breathe it in until your heart breaks. And exhale. Exhale. Give yourself a round of applause. Oh, so good. Wow. Especially watching the little girl like jam out to it. I was like, yes! Made me all excited when, when kids get into music, they're like, yeah! That was awesome. Thank you. All right, it's time for our speaker today. Our speaker is White Eagle. Give him a round of applause.
Good morning.
Morning.
Buenos días. ¿Cómo están? New faces. I see a lot of new faces, and I'm glad to see new faces because I like to meet new people. My name is White Eagle, Águila Blanca. Soy peruano de nacimiento. I was born in Peru many years ago. This has been so long that I don't remember. And why am I here today? ¿Por qué estoy acá hoy día? Because I want to spread the word about love. Because love is what is going to change us. Love is what we need right now. If you look around, if you see the world from your heart, you can see that there are a lot of wars going on. The climate is changing. I look at my trees, and my trees don't know what to do. Yesterday I had the ceremony for the winter solstice, and it was hard to believe that we had a lot of sunshine. I remembered the years before, the evenings were really cold, but yesterday was a perfect day to do the winter solstice ceremony. So the world is changing, and we also need to change. If you connect to the mother, to the Pachamama, you will know that the mother is also changing. But we are the ones that refuse to change. We still want to create wars. We still don't like our neighbor. How many of you like your neighbors? That's good. Okay? We need to love our neighbor. If you have a people that is sitting next to you and you don't know that person, get to know that person, because there is a reason why you're sitting next to somebody that you don't know. If you're sitting next to somebody that you already know, find somebody that you don't know and talk to that person. Love is what we need today. When I come to speak to churches, I really don't know what I'm going to talk about. Because who is speaking today is the divine consciousness that I am. And I hope every word that I convey to you reaches your heart. What is it that we need to create the change? What is it that we need to live in love and peace? The answer is very simple. When you practice love, the change will come into your life so easily. It is not easy to practice love, believe me. It's not easy because we are separated from God. The word God is misused. People use God to create wars. God is something that we cannot define. God is a word. God is not a word. God is something that you feel right here in your heart. How many of us have this heart right here open? This heart that you have right here has been closed, and somebody needs to break it for you. And I hope I can break your heart today. Because what comes from this heart is not love. Just look around people. Like I said, look around the planet. There is no love coming out from our hearts. To practice love is to accept that you are a divine consciousness. Understand that. To love is to become what you really are, a divine consciousness. Divine consciousness doesn't care if you're black, white, blue, red, orange. Divine consciousness sees the God within you. I remember the days when I used to be disconnected from God. I used to be disconnected from Mother Nature. Those were the days when I was living life, like we said, la vida loca. But there was a moment in my life when I woke up. And really, waking up was not easy. One day I was living the vida loca, and the next day, boy, there was a big change that came into my life, and I didn't know what to do. I was afraid to go out on the streets. And that's how life told me you had to wake up. So my awakening was not an easy one. During those days, there were not people that would come to you and speak to you at churches. You had to find the answer within you. And I was guided through the change that I went through. It took me 30 years to understand, to answer the question, who am I? That is a question that you should ask yourself before you go to sleep and when you wake up. Ask yourself, who am I? Ask yourself when you look at yourself in the mirror, look at that person, look at that reflection and say, who am I? Someday the answer will come to you. And when the answer will comes to you, you will cry. Just like I cried on the day that they told me, who am I? The answer came to me, and it was very simple. You are just you. You are divine. The God that we talk about is within you. So don't look outside for God. Just look inside of you, because we are part of God. There is a God consciousness inside of you. But we live life from a mind that has been programmed. Not when your mother gave you birth, but before you were given birth to. You were already programmed. How long did you spend inside the mother, your mother? 9 months. During those 9 months, you absorbed a lot from your mother. If you were not a child that was desired to be born, you began to suffer, because a child would be feeling that you were not welcome to this family. You came just because one night your father and your mother got crazy and were living the vida loca, and that was the creation of one of us. If your father and your mother got together and made you out of love, you would be a different child than if your father and your mother just got together and by mistake you were born. So when we are giving birth to, we already have programs right here. And those programs are the ones that are going to dictate how life is going to be for you. I was born to a Catholic family. But there was a part of me that used to tell me, there is something else. I couldn't refuse to be baptized because I was just a baby. But I refused to have my first communion. And I refused to have my confirmation. My mother used to chase me and say, when are you going to do your first communion? And she got tired of chasing me because I knew I wasn't to follow that. And I am not going to tell you that you are wrong because you had your first communion. What I'm trying to tell you is that I knew that there was something else. That God was not somebody that you can picture. God is just something that you cannot see, but you can feel. And to feel God, you have to practice love. And to feel God, you have to practice, you have to hug that person that you don't like. If you don't like somebody, ask yourself, why is it that I don't like that person? Why? The people that you don't like is your teacher. It's trying to teach you something. So to love somebody that you don't like is to practice love. Because it's very easy to like somebody that thinks like you, that tells you how beautiful you are. But it's not easy to find when you find somebody that tells you like it is. It's like a teacher. If a teacher tells you just that how good you are, but never tells you that you need to change, that you need to improve, it's not a teacher. When people ask for teachings, I tell everything like it is. People come to me thinking that I'm Jesus Christ and I am going to put my hand on your head and everything is going to change. That's not the way that it works. If you don't change yourself, if you expect for somebody to come and put a hand on your head and you're going to be healed, you're not going to learn anything. The human experience, the human life is about suffering. Believe me, when you are off your center, that's when you are really learning something. That's when you are remembering something. For me, life is about remembering. And that's what I tell you, ask yourself, who are you? Who am I? Because the moment that you remember who you are, then you're going to begin to remember. Remember that you are more than this physical body. Remembering that I am, and I don't have a beginning or an ending. This physical body has a beginning. Like this microphone had a beginning, and like this had a beginning. But someday this microphone is going to die. It's going to disappear. Like this, what I'm wearing today, someday it's just going to go back. Where is it going to go back to the earth? Because everything that you see right now comes from the earth. And the earth is the mother. Where do you think this physical body comes from? From Walmart? No, this physical body does not come from Walmart. This physical body that you are in is divine. Nobody knows how this body functions. How do you think your heart beats every single day? Are you telling when you wake up, you tell your heart, you better begin to start beating? This body, there is no doctor that can tell you how this physical body works. When a doctor tells you you're going to die tomorrow and you believe the doctor, you're making a big mistake. The only ones that knows when you are going to be born and when you are going to go back home is the divine consciousness that you are. A doctor cannot tell you you're going to die tomorrow. No. Your divine consciousness chooses the moment that you're born and also chooses the moment you're going to back home. This physical body that we have is just a temporary vehicle. That's all that it is. If you see your car if you see your physical body as a car, somebody must be driving this physical body. So don't give the keys of this car, this physical body, to somebody. And the mind is the one that is driving your physical body. It is your mind. At this moment, a lot of you are just thinking. Am I right? If it's not quiet, there are thoughts coming into you. The moment that we stop listening to our mind, that's the moment that we are going to create our change. And believe me, your life doesn't change from one day to the other. It doesn't. It took me 35 years to find out who I am. Many people think that I don't cry, that I don't feel upset, that I don't feel angry, that I don't drink a shot of tequila. I'm not a saint. Believe me. I am just one like you. I make mistakes still. I cry. Because when you believe that you learn everything, somebody is going to slap you in the face and tell you there's much more. So love is what is going to change you. Practice love. And what does it mean to practice love? When you practice love, you accept everything like it is. You accept love. You accept everything as it is. When you practice love and you look at cucaracha, you think twice before you kill that cucaracha. Believe me, for me, it's very hard to kill an animal. My wife says, you have to kill that rat. And I say, no. Those rats were here before we built this house. It is also their home. The best that we can do is get that small mouse and just get it out of the house. I don't like to kill insects. My wife, she doesn't like insects. Because why? Because they are biting her all the time. And guess what? The mosquitoes don't bite me, but they bite my wife all the time. Sometimes I wake up midnight and she's killing mosquitoes.
She needs a catchy.
But you know, mosquitoes are very intelligent. When a mosquito bites me and I say thank you, you probably needed my blood. That's why you are biting me. You need to feed yourself, okay. That is fine. I don't say you damn mosquito, no. I said you bite me for a reason, and it's okay. So you begin to, we see that a cucaracha is as important as you are. That's when you begin to realize that, okay, I am love. I am practicing love. When you began talking to the trees, when you begin talking to the mountains, when you go to the ocean and you say, good morning, ocean, how are you? You know, the ocean is the biggest healer. If you were to drink ocean water, we probably wouldn't need anything else. We could survive just in drinking ocean water. But why is it that we don't drink ocean water? Because our ocean waters are so polluted. We need to practice love so we can see the divine in everything that it is. God is in everything that it is. Like God is right here. God is in the shoes that you're wearing. God is in every place. The chair that you're sitting on, God is right there. So don't look God outside, look at inside of you. Today I'm having a workshop. In that workshop, you may ask, what is White Eagle going to do that in that workshop? And I'm not going to tell you because I even don't know. I don't know what I'll be doing there. But if you're curious, just come. And if you don't have the money, I'll pay for it. Because I am here not to get money. I'm here to break your heart, to open it. I want to spread the word. I want to spread the word of our ancestors. Believe me, your ancestors, they gave you a lot of wisdom. They left a lot of wisdom for you. But they also left a lot of karma that needs to be paid. And we can talk about, I can talk about, and I can talk, and I can talk, and I can talk, because I love to spread wisdom. And wisdom doesn't come from this brain. Wisdom comes from your heart. La sabiduría sale de tu corazón. La sabiduría sale de los abuelos, de las abuelas, del Gran Espíritu. We have to connect to nature. We have to connect to the ancient ones, because the ancient ones, they were very wise. So I love you, and believe me, I accept you, every one of you, just like you are. And someday, if you want to, we can get together and have a shot of tequila. And we can talk. I am just one of you, believe me. Don't see me as somebody that is perfect. Don't put me up on a pedestal because you are going to get disappointed. If you come to my workshop, you will live an experience that you don't live every single day. And I come here for that reason, so I can connect to somebody. If I will connect to somebody, just one of you, and I will be able to create a change in your life, I will be happy. That is my purpose of life, to help people, and that's why I am here today. Thank you. Gracias por su tiempo.
Thank you so much. Just a reminder, today after church, we have our potluck next door in Johnson Hall. And then right after that, at approximately 1:30, will be White Eagle's workshop. So
What is going to be here?
the workshop will be here.
The workshop.
The potluck will be over there and then at Johnson Hall. So it's a full day of us. How exciting! We get to be a community for all day. It's awesome. All right, it's now time for a love offering. If it's monetary, you can hold it between your hands. If you need to do it electronically through PayPal or Venmo, you can do it at First Spiritualist SD. And if it's just energetic, just hold whatever good vibes you want to send to the church in your mind's eye as we repeat the affirmation 3 times together. Divine love in me blesses this offering and increases my consciousness of peace and prosperity in all my affairs. Divine love in me blesses this offering and increases my consciousness of peace and prosperity in all my affairs. Divine love in me blesses this offering and increases my consciousness of peace and prosperity in all my affairs.